Hey gang, AV here. Welcome to my review of the Acid Rain Space Scientist figure. Here he is in the box. He is a boxed figure. In front of the box you have some original artwork depicting the character. Side of the box just says Acid Rain, barcode, Acid Rain Space Scientist, made in China. Back of the box just explains that it's a 1/18th scale military infantry unit, fully weathering detail, highly completed action collectibles, can fit in 1/18th armor and tank. Acid Rain world, warning, don't eat this, space scientist. Nothing on the top of the box actually, it's just opened, and you just slide out this chest here, which would make an awesome crate for your 1/12th scale figures. Unfortunately, these two handles here are just too large for your standard 1/18th, but a 1/12th figure, like a Marvel Legends size, should be able to hold that. Very cool looking crate though, however. And it's got these two tabs here. You just pop them and reveal the figure inside. There's his accessories in those two bags. Take the figure out. Nice foam in here to keep everything safe. As usual, we're going to have a look at his accessories first. He comes with this backpack, which will peg into his back, obviously. With these two lights on here, they don't appear to have any like clear plastic or anything to tell you that they're lights, but they should be. I believe they were on the Space Prisoner figure, which is the same mold, I believe. And I did a review of him as well. This will peg right into his back here. There you have it. And just get him standing. Here we have his helmet. Very nicely weathered on this guy. There's a clear dome, even that's a little grimy. You can see it on the inside, how grimy that is. And this will peg right onto the top of the space suit. And you can still kind of see the face underneath there. He does come with these two Gauntlet Accessories as well, which came on the figure and are removable. He's got one for each arm. They go right on top of his existing arms, and they do have articulated fingers, which you can splay out the actual fingers, and the thumb is on a ball joint, so you can rotate that and also make it grasp things and whatnot. These particular hands actually would be able to grasp crate. So that's pretty cool. And the hands do rotate on the gauntlet. So that just plugs right back on there. It's just held on by friction. He's got one on each side. Let's get some look at his detail really quick. Get the light up here so you can see a little better. Pop his helmet off. Very, very nicely detailed and weathered on this guy. As you can see, he did start out as a white figure. They just added all the grime and weathering detail to make him look dirty, and it worked. Very, very cool looking. I'm going to take his backpack off just so I can do the articulation. Not that it hinders it at all, but I guess I could leave it on. All right. Head's on a ball joint. Can do full 360. It also has pivot there at the bottom of the neck, which enables him to rock his head all over the place. So you can definitely get some decent expressions out of him. Arms can do a full 360. They can go up a little bit. They are hindered by his shoulder armor, however. They have a rotation here at the top of the bicep. Arms, elbows can bend about 90 degrees, we'll call that. Pop this off for a second. Wrists, full 360 degree rotation. They also have a hinge so he can bend his hands in and out. And they are open so you can put things in his regular hands as well. Ab crunch, gets a decent range of motion there. Legs, kick his legs up about that high. Back about that far. Do the splits like that, not too great. Double jointed knee, gets basically a 90-degree bend. He has an upper thigh cut, which I forgot to mention. Ankles, whoops, popped it right out of the joint there. There we go. Point his toes down, point his toes up. He's got the rocker joint here, and you can also spin at the top of the peg there. Very good articulation on this guy, despite the fact that he's a bulky figure. Excellent articulation, as a matter of fact. I was really a huge fan of my Space Prisoner figure when I got him from Big Bad Toy Store on sale, that when I saw this guy, I paid full price for him. Again, on Big Bad Toy Store. So I really like this figure quite a lot. I wish he was cheaper so that I could army build him and have just a whole bunch of astronauts. But all in all, he's awesome, and I'm glad to have him. Let's do some size comparison now. Here he is next to a vintage G.I. Joe figure. Snake Eyes, as you can see, he's noticeably taller. Same can be said for the vintage collection Luke Skywalker. Here he is next to a more modern G.I. Joe figure, the Dollar General Cobra Trooper. So get a size comparison with him there. Here he is next to a Boss Fight Studio Blank. Sizes pretty well with him. Marvel Universe Captain America. And last but not least, Master Chief. So all in all, I think this is a great figure. I do highly recommend him. I think they did a great job with the articulation, especially because he is a bulky figure, and yet he's very posable. He's got a lot of posing options. His accessories, while there are no weapons, make a lot of sense. I mean, I love those grabber claws, the backpack, the helmet. Everything looks great, works great. I love the weathering effect on the guy. I think they did an excellent job all around with this thing. The only drawback is the price being around $50, which is quite a lot of money, especially from Big Bad Toy Store. You may be able to find him through a cheaper outlet, like maybe Locker Toys or TF Robot Kingdom or something like that. I don't know. I didn't look. I should have shopped around a little bit more. I got a little excited and ordered him right away. But anyway, great figure. I do recommend him, especially if you can get them at a reasonable price. If you like this video, check out my channel where I review a whole bunch of other 1/18 scale figures, vehicles, and accessories from all different types of lines. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.